You said that it was just normal, that it would take longer than a month.
Your uterus is severely scarred. Your records indicate it was perforated by a bullet wound?
Are you telling me I can't have a baby because I was shot?
What are you doing?
I didn't really have to marry Sonny, did I?
Records say you developed a clotting problem and almost bled to death.
But I didn't. I pulled through. My boyfriend and I really want to have a baby.
I'm sorry Dr. Lee couldn't break it to you, but there's severe scar tissue and the wall of your uterus is compromised.
But it's eventually going to heal up, right?
It's already healed. That's the problem. There's too much scar tissue to sustain a pregnancy. I don't want to be negative, but I don't want to create false hope either. In my opinion, even if you manage to get pregnant, you won't be able to carry a baby to term.
Why is this the first I'm hearing of it?
Actually, at one point, there was some discussion of a hysterectomy.
I wouldn't let them do it. I wanted to have a baby.
You know, there are other fertility options.
Please. Thank you. I am just going to have to figure out a way to accept that I won't be able to carry my baby.
Were you eavesdropping?
Answer the question. Was there another solution to Sonny's legal mess besides marrying me?
You married Sonny, so Rick can't force you to testify against
And
Roswell?
no other evidence turned up.
No, Carly, Sonny would have told me.
So the only thing keeping Sonny out of prison is our marriage.
Just until Rick drops the charges. Is there a problem?
No, I just have a hard time staying here.
Well, I understand that, but with everything that's going on, you and the boys are safer here.
I know.
Listen to me. When this case is closed and Sonny's in the clear, I'm going to do exactly like I promised I'm going to do. I'm going to take you to Dominican Republic, and I'm going to get you that divorce.
Thanks. Okay. Yeah.
Are you sure there's nothing wrong?
I really need to talk to Jax. That's it.
Have you told Jax that you're married to Sonny?
I can't really leave that on a voicemail because Jax won't come back. Do you think Sonny is keeping Jax away from me?
I doubt it.
I'm gonna go check my emails. Sonny's in there with his lawyer.
So you were eavesdropping?
You know what? Old habits are hard to break. They're just talking about boring legal stuff.
I'll do my best, but what you're asking for isn't easy.
You'll take care of it, Diane.
Is there a problem?
The case against me is complicated.
Yeah, Rick's going to drag this thing out for as long as he can.
I'm worried for Carly because, she stepped up to the plate to marry me and keep me out of jail, and I want to tell her how I feel about that, but you know how we are. When I tell Carly something, it's one thing, but, when you tell her something, it's another thing, so can you just talk?
How long do you expect this to last?
Oh, got it! You've returned. Greetings.
If Jason comes home, will you tell him I'm upstairs?
Oh, sure. Oh, hey! Do you realize how much dinero Stone Cold has stashed offshore? I mean, if you decide to, violate the laws of nature and desecrate your sweet, sweet body by having a baby, that
Will you
little
shut
ankle
up?
bladder...
I shot Alcazar in the head. My only witness is my 4-time wife. Rick has a chance to convict me of, attempted murder. You said he's going to drag it on for a long time. You told me that yourself.
That's fine. Okay, when the case is closed, I am going to take her to the Dominican Republic and get her the divorce.
That's if she wants to go.
Oh, you know what?
What?
What happens in your marriage is between you and Carly, okay?
I agree with that.
But you brought me into this. You sent me to talk Carly into marrying you, Sonny.
I know. Why are you telling me things I already know?
Oh, because you know what? You're the one who ended the marriage in the first place when Carly wanted to stay. You told her over and over that you weren't good for each other. And finally, Carly believed you. She moved on. She made a life without you, and she doesn't want to come back. I don't think it's fair to take advantage of this situation.
Marriage is not just a tactic to me. It's a chance for me to rebuild what I had. I'm going to spend more time with my children. I'm going to make Carly a priority, something I didn't do before. And that's very important to me.
You need to be sure about this.
I know. I need
Hey, so is whatever you guys talking about important?
No, actually, we're finished.
Good. If I'm going to be staying here, we have to get a few things straight. And no offense, but this is between me and Sonny.
It's fine, no problem.
What?
Just try to listen to each other.
I am sick and tired of your ridiculous nicknames and your comments about my body and what a crime it would be for me to aspire to be anything more than a plaything or a sexual fantasy in your case. As if that's all my body is good for.
No, Goddess, I swear I would never...
No, and please, do not call me that. Ever again.
I won't. I promise, but
really, do you hear how insulting that is? To imply that I should be running around naked in some music video or dirty dancing? Huh? Calling me goddess is your way of saying that I am a bimbo who's not cut out to be a mother.
What's going on?
I upset Sam. And I'm sorry. You've both been nothing but kind and good to me, and I have the utmost respect for her, and I would never, ever say anything that
Spinelli
would...
had absolutely nothing to do with this. I had a really bad day, and I should not have taken it out on Spinelli.
What'd you say to Sam?
It was nothing.
I made a careless and rude remark, knowing that Sam... Ms. McCall is most sensitive on the subject of motherhood. Look, I would never, ever deliberately imply that her profound beauty and innate hotness would make her a bad mother, but I obviously did that, and I am truly and genuinely sorry.
You don't have to call me Miss McCall, and I apologize for yelling at you. I do.
No, it's fine. Everybody yells at me. They just rolls right off. So just if it makes you feel better, just keep...
We need some time.
Yeah, no, I was on my way down.
He didn't do anything wrong. Don't blame him.
I actually blame myself. I know how much you want to be a mother. I know that I've been uncertain.
Maybe that's telling us something. Would you be happier if we never had kids?
Life is surrounded by violence, uncertainty. And I worry that it's not fair to create a child that will have to deal with these circumstances. But I realize that if the parents love each other and believe in each other, that is what matters most. And I've always known that you're going to be a wonderful mother.
For the longest time, I could not be bothered. When it did happen, it was an accident.
I know. But your first baby, you know, it brought us together. And I cannot wait until you are pregnant. I can't wait to watch that baby grow inside you. I can't wait to feel that baby kick. Because when our child is born, I'm going to be right there with you.
You know, I've pressured you into the decision to have a baby.
No, I believe our child will have a great life. I want a baby as much as you do.
Jason, what if there are problems? And not just with your work. Jason, Sonny lied about everything. You have to take me to the Dominican Republic to get a divorce tonight.
Carly overheard